Hi, you guys. It's me, Kiana, coming at you one more time. I just wanted to address why I tell what I tell and why I do what I do. The reason why I'm doing this is because I know that many think this, and whether they love me so much they won't say it, or either they just won't say it because they don't care enough. Basically, it all boils down to the same question: why do I put some things out there? When have we gotten to a place as women, and it's kind of sad when you think about it, but when have we gotten to this place where it's actually not normal, or it's unnatural for us as women in this whole thing of womanhood, for us not to share? The reason why I say that is because my life gonna go on, ladies, with or without the comment, with or without the advice. So I don't want anybody to ever think that they can't say what they feel or be comfortable enough to say what they think and their opinion, because the only way I lash out at people for giving their opinion is if they just swing past and don't even know the story. Ladies, y'all know I answer everybody's message, so I know all of your names. And I know who cares and who don't. I know who been around since day one. And I know who just signed up yesterday and don't even know the background on it. Then seen maybe one video and out of the 205 or 6 videos I have. Do you understand what I'm saying? Those are the people I lash out at. If you disagreeing with me and saying, you know what, you wrong as 2 left shoes and you need to stop, you know what? Maybe I need to hear that. And don't ever think that my love is so conditional that I would stop dealing with you or lash out with you at you or block you as a user or what. Don't ever think that. I don't want any of y'all to ever think that, because see, I take this seriously. I told you that I do believe, even though it sounds silly to some of you, but I do believe this is part of my calling. I do believe that this is part of a legacy that I want to leave behind. And I really believe that entwined in that, I believe that we all as women should gather together and discuss and have open forums and, yes, be a little bit transparent. Why? Because A, it gets us through things. B, it gives us the opportunity to be able to see the other side, and to see a side maybe that through anger or bitterness or uncertainty, it gives us the opportunity to be able to see through that and to see the rational side. It gives us the opportunity to grow as women, as people, as mothers. It gives us the opportunity to grow as friends, and to build up an esteem that maybe we don't have, or even we need to continue to have, or even we need to continue to build on, or whatever. It gives us the opportunity to be able to network and give us the opportunity to be able to avoid certain things, because I'm pretty sure that some women view my videos, and although they are quite revealing of my life or an issue I may have at the moment, I'm pretty sure they rethink some things that they may have been through, or may be through right now. Or they may be in a certain situation and they say, you know what, I thought I was the only one. Because see, most women not going to talk about their life as far as a woman and with a man to their mom. Most women won't. There's always limits, because why? Because we always still remind ourselves that that is your mother. You understand what I'm saying? And also we have to keep in mind that they're coming from a different era. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman that's coming from an era where she's 50 something years old, almost 60, and dealing with men back then is not the same as dealing with a man nowadays. Do you understand? So if a woman can look at my video and say, you know what, she wrong as 2 left shoes, but I see that she's going through some pain right now. That's why she's saying it. How can I say anything negative to that? Because it's true. You understand what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand that when I'm on here, I think people take it way more serious than, or way more harsher than I'm putting off. I'm very sensitive, you guys. Very sensitive. And in turn, for me being so sensitive comes along with me loving extremely hard. Okay? So, I'm very passionate. And with being very passionate and being observant at the same time is a heck of a combination. And a person like that, you're going to see her lash out instantly. She's going to be very, very keen on things that people do. And yes, sometimes she's going to run with it. She's going to lash out. She's going to act a nut. Like Tina says, she's going to the midget next door going to hear it and everything. That's because of the combination of who I am. With the combination of the sensitive, the combination of a person that loves hard, the combination of somebody book and street smart like a mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I get on here, I'm not saying that I don't love Chuck. Please don't misunderstand me. Okay? I love that man more than any man I've ever loved before. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay? But in loving him, I have to love me as well. Do you understand? And that's the mistake that a lot of women make, and especially a lot of Christian women make. Because you can love your husband, but you also have to love you too. Okay? And if you don't see some things going the way that it should go, you need to reevaluate things. I'm not saying leave, but sometimes some men, it takes them to get. It takes them to see you mean business. And Chuck is that way. Chuck, I have to be drastic with Chuck. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm leaving, because ladies, I'm not going to leave. Sexy Tina told y'all, if y'all seen her video, I don't have to do anything. At all. And don't get it twisted, y'all. Just because I said that bills are late sometimes, or he smokes cigarettes too much and he should spend the money on something else, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. See, I don't want nobody to see one side of it. I don't want y'all to get it twisted, because I'm not a liar. Okay? I'm spoiled like I don't know what. I mean, ridiculously. I'm a big baby. I want what I want when I want it. And yes, it's wrong. See, I can admit, unlike a lot of women on here that's saying, oh, you shouldn't do this, or I can admit when I'm wrong. That's why I won't lash out at you if you telling me I'm wrong. Because sometimes I think I'm not being transparent. I think you don't notice it. And I'd be like, oh, I got away with that. And then you had to call me out and say, Kiana, you wrong, it's two left shoes. And I'm like, oh man, they caught me. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I need to be put in my place in a nice way. There's nothing wrong with y'all telling me that I'm wrong. Trust me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm spoiled rotten, y'all. And if I see that I can't have certain things, and I see you plucking cigarettes all the time, my mind, by me being spoiled, is saying, wait a minute, something ain't right with this picture. I can't have this, but yet you can have cigarettes every day. So that's the anger that comes out. Y'all don't understand. I don't want it to come off as, oh, Chuck is such a bad person, because Chuck spoiled me right. In fact, it's probably somewhat of, well, I was spoiled before, but he has a lot to do with why I lashed out about them cigarettes and stuff. For one, it was the principle, because I already explained to you why. But for two, it's because I'm spoiled, and if I can't have certain things, which I want these boots at Tort right now, that go up to the thigh, and they fit big girl legs. And yes, they do fit big girl legs, because my girl on here did a review on them. I want them, and I want them now. Can't have them now. But if I see you plucking cigarettes all the time, why can't I? That's how I'm looking at it. Now, I know it's wrong. I know that. It's wrong. He is a good person. Don't get me wrong when I get on here and vent. Chuck need to work on it like every other man. Everybody husband need to work on something. Mine, he need to work on being selfish sometimes. Just like I need to work on my mouth. I need to work on my attitude, my temper. I need to work on. It's a lot of things I need to work on, y'all. I ain't easy to live with. I ain't never said that. You ain't never heard me say nothing like that. I said I'm a good woman. Good woman don't mean that you gonna lay down and be a doormat. Good woman don't mean, see, that's the misconception. Good woman don't mean that you gonna lay back and let anything happen and go on and you go on being a good woman, quote unquote. Good woman don't mean none of those things. You see what I'm saying? Good woman don't mean that you ain't got no flaws and you ain't easy to live with. No. A good woman don't mean none of those things. You see what I'm saying? So when I come on here and vent, I don't want anybody to think that I'm up and leaving Chuck for Sean and all that. Let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all, I mean, really think about it. I don't care how many letters that come or what I get on here and say about Sean or whatever. Don't y'all really understand? And I told y'all before, I don't know if y'all really believe me or not, but I was actually scheduled to marry Sean in jail before I met Chuck. Like, literally, like 30 days before I got married to Chuck. So, if I wanted Sean, don't y'all think I would have chose Sean? Like, really think about it. So, when everybody thinking I'm wrong, or I shouldn't be talking about Sean, if I really wanted Sean, I could do like I did with every other man. Have Chuck and Sean too, if that's what I wanted. Do you think that the game has disappeared? No. If I wanted to still have game, I can conjure that back up inside of me. Obviously, I want Chuck. But I also want him to ship up. Okay? Just like I'm pretty sure if he had some issues with me that was that bothering him that much, I should hope as a man and as an adult he would come and tell me. Well, that's what I've done to Chuck. And this is my form of telling you I'm fed up. So, I don't want anybody to think that, oh, Kiana ready to leave her husband or anything like that, or Chuck is such a bad person, because Chuck spoils me rotten, y'all. Y'all wouldn't even believe. Like, literally, I'm not saying this is necessarily good, but I literally don't have to do anything that I do if I don't want to. Like, literally. Like, none of it. I could literally, if I want to just float through life and do nothing, if that's what I chose to do, Chuck would be like, okay. That's the honest God truth. Does he have some things to work on? Heck yeah. Do your husband got some things to work on, but you ain't gonna say it on YouTube? Heck yeah. Why do I choose to say it on YouTube? Because I want women to, first of all, I want us to all to gather together and have a forum, because that's what we're supposed to do. That's actually the most natural thing in the world. It's not normal for us to be so against women, other women, that we don't want to share, or so scared of opening up or considering that telling all your business. That's the most unnatural thing to do. It's natural for us to want to gather together. In Africa, that's what women did in the past, and that's what they continue to do. In slavery, when we were slaves and picking cotton and bending over and squatting in the field having babies, we gathered together. When did it become unnatural to do that? So I open up my life to you so that we all can learn, we all can grow. We maybe all can avoid some things as well if we gather together and discuss them. So I love you all. Do not ever think that you can't comment or say something to me without me going off or whatever. Don't ever think that. Now, you newbies, now you need to, slow your roll. You people that just came back that don't even know who Big Cuz is, you probably don't even know my real name yet. Slow your roll. Watch a few videos, stay around for a couple of days, then you can say what you want to say. But my people that's always been there, you know what to do. Comment all you want. Love you. Be blessed.